Once an entrepreneur, always an entrepreneur. With me is Manish Tayal, who is founder of Vvennus Club, and I am really privileged to introduce none other than Manish Tayal, who is a true spirit of entrepreneurship. Manish, welcome to Winner Star Series, and Manish is a rainbow entrepreneur who loves to do business in free and fair way. Manish, what do you mean when you say it's a rainbow entrepreneur?
Okay, so Jen, first of all, I'm privileged that you're interviewing me. So just as you look at a rainbow, it has 7 colors. So I run 7 businesses, and that's why I call myself a rainbow entrepreneur. And so the whole idea also is diversification. When you do more businesses, one business making losses, other making profits. So overall, you keep floating. That's the whole idea.
Being in entrepreneurship since maybe you're born, there are a lot of changes that is happening in India and across the world. Any suggestion that you would like to give us, or any suggestion you would like to give to the person who wants to get into new business?
Okay, so I would say do your research well, and always have your costing based on real-time, free and fair, business plans. So a lot of times we have some loopholes in the system, and we take them into our costing. So that's not the right way, because in the times to come, businesses will all be free and fair. So all those times of loopholes will go away slowly. So don't base yourself, because then that's not long-term. So that's my advice. Yeah.
India is changing big way, and government is also helping entrepreneurship. In fact, it's one more career options for youth.
Yeah.
How do you see Indian scenario when it comes to new businesses and when it comes to even technology?
Okay, so Jane, that's a very interesting question, and I think India is doing extremely well. I go to a lot of first world countries, and trust me, you have only highly polished employees there. Very few entrepreneurs. Cottage industry is virtually non-existent. So it's India where you find a guy doing a cycle repair shop, a guy so cottage industry is so strong, and the idea of being your own master is much more than I would, as an entrepreneur, say, gives you a better feeling than being a hi-fi corporate employee. So that's the beauty of India, and that's how even the government supports. I think India, and a lot of people globally appreciate it and want to be in our shoes.
Any tips that you would like to give to entrepreneurs so that they benefit out of all your years of expertise?
Okay, so I would give 2 tips here. The first is put your money where your heart is. So do what you like doing, get into passion. And second, a lot of times it happens in a life of a businessman that at one point of time you lose everything. So that is the time when you need to keep your head on your shoulders, don't give hope, and start afresh, as if you're starting with the way you started right in the beginning, and you will get the money back and your business back and success back. And that's it. Yeah, thank you.
Since I have met you, I have heard this many times, follow your heart.
Yeah.
Now I am really keen, and I'm sure your audience will also like to know, how do you balance being an entrepreneur and being a person of heart?
Okay, so sometimes, especially in a country like India, where you have it's a developing country, a lot of my colleagues, they value money more than heart. But I always believe, especially if you look at people like Tata Group and all, so they are the ones who would, not do unethical things and perhaps put their money where their heart is. So I feel there's always a way, and if you feel strong enough, you will find your way.
That's wonderful, and that's a tip that even I would like to take it from you. Entrepreneur is a person who knows how to allocate resources, who knows how to find gaps, find opportunities, and do business out of it. And since I have known Manish, he is an expert with that. I'm really honored that you shared valuable information and tips with us. Thank you, Manish, for being in the show. And anything else that you want to add?
Well, that's it. I would say go out there and do your bit. That's it. And thank you, Jane. It was an honor being interviewed by you as well.
Thank you for being on the show. I will see you on another episode with Winner Star Series. Thank you so much for listening to us.
Thank you, Jane.